Hey Joe, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
All right. So, hi everybody. My name is Dina Radcliffe. I'm a yoga teacher in Southwest Florida, and Joe is with me today as my guest. He's been a student of mine for many years, and we're just going to have a chat about Joe's experience with yoga and all the things that he loves about it, and maybe some other stuff too, right?
Perhaps.
So, Joe, tell us your name and, what got you into yoga.
Well, my name is Joe Johnston. I live in a community called Naples Lakes, where Dina comes several times a week during the season to teach various classes of yoga. And I got started with her probably 3 or 4 years ago, and enjoy it very much.
Great. So, were you doing yoga previous to me teaching you?
No, I had never done yoga before. Quite frankly, I always thought it was kind of a girly thing, and so I never did it.
Did you, the first time you went to class, did you have to go with your wife or did you adventure on your own?
No, I think the first time that you and I got together was we did a private session and during the summer when you were
Right.
teaching your classes, and of course I enjoyed it then, and of course I've stuck with it ever since.
So, how was it for the first time you started it? Like, what made you like it so much? What were the benefits that you had in the very beginning?
Well, I think the fact that whether you're on the mat or the chair or wherever you were, you really stretched your muscles, and because I'm a real gym rat, my muscles tend to tighten up quite easily, and if I don't stretch them out and do stuff, I'm kind of walking like a zombie. So
Sure.
that's what kind of got me initially hooked and kept me coming back, is to stretch my muscles so I'd feel real loose.
Good. And you're a runner also. So how has this helped you in your running? Do you do any of the stretches or any of the poses when you're going to do a run for the day?
No,
For
I don't use any of the poses, Dina, but I do the even when I'm doing a competitive 5K, I do the breathing through the nose and out through the nose. Quite often to just replenish the oxygen in the muscles and so forth, and that's helped me out quite a bit.
That's great. Yeah. So, we do a lot with breath work and meditation in our classes. So that, are you saying that that helps you with with,
Yes, it does
um,
help me, and uh, oh, I might do a lunge or something just to stretch my quad or something like that, but that's about all I do before a race. And then maybe
yeah,
maybe after the race I do some stretching to try and get the lactic acid out.
sure. So let's talk about balance a little bit, Joe. Um, as we age, our balance gets a little tricky. And how has yoga helped you in your balance, with your running as well? I'm sure that's, affected you sometime, hopefully in a positive way through your running.
Well, and I'm sure you're aware that the biggest problem with seniors is falling. And my mother had a terrible balance problem, and I think I inherited that gene from her. And so every class I've ever taken with you, you always have a balance component to it, whether we're doing a bird dog or whatever we're doing, and that's helped me. I mean, so far I haven't fallen, and I don't want to. I want to keep it that way.
That's good. Do you practice any of your, because we're on break right now. So, when we get together, it's for a 6-month period, and then you're off for 6 months with doing your own thing. Do you practice any of the yoga poses or
Yes, I
balance
do.
poses?
Particularly the balance where I think it's called the tree pose, where you have your you start off with your foot on your other foot, and then try and get it up on your calf. I try to do that every day, both legs, and then I'm always, of course, doing downward dog. Um, I haven't done too much of the warrior one or warrior two, quite honestly, but I try to probably about every day I do the downward dog, and I do the tree pose several
That's
times.
great. That's awesome because, even just connecting it just a little bit, I always teach you guys 1 minute on each leg. It's all really you need to keep that strong balance going, right? So
Yes,
you can keep it into your daily routine, whatever you're doing. So let's talk a little bit about Tai Chi, because we started Tai Chi a couple years ago, and that's been really fun too. What do you like about, you've been doing Tai Chi with me, so what do you like about doing that?
Well, I think it's just, once again, you're strengthening your muscles, but you're doing it in a very, almost like a, slow motion type deal. And of course, the hardest thing is to remember how to do it. But I find it's of course very relaxing, and I enjoy it. Uh, and hope to do more in the future.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have you remembered any of the steps, or are you kind of making up your own
Yeah,
thing as you go
I still
along?
remember some of the steps, and wash your hands, and do the ball upside and down, and that kind of stuff. Uh, Not too much the steps, because if you don't practice them all the time, you kind of forget them pretty quickly. But
True.
I do remember the ball, and this kind of stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
that.
How about the cloud arms?
Yeah, the cloud arm. Yep, I do that. Yes.
Good. And really, it's just about finding a nice, slow, steady movement, as we do that walk to one side and
Yes.
then the other. And with that, remember, you're creating that stability and that strength through the center of your body as you hold your posture tall. And the muscles are supporting you, right? So you have that great balance. So are there any other things that you find with Tai Chi besides the balance work that you like?
No,
Like,
that's probably the most important thing, is the balance stuff, and of course you're kind of keeping your brain active, trying to remember all the different things you do. So yeah.
so it kind of, you forget about what's going on outside that room, right?
You're trying to remember what the next step is going to be, so you're not worried about what's happening out in the world.
Right, which is really very meditative and very calming. So there's a lot of benefits to Tai Chi, not just the physical benefits, but really emotionally, calming the central nervous system and balancing, releasing any anxiety or stress. And that's why, they've been doing it for thousands of years. And it's just a great, I think, a great thing to do. So there's a lot of ways to do it when you don't do it when I'm not there. You can do it online, right? We're trying to bring Tai Chi to YouTube, so you can have that platform to do it from your home and learn all the different steps doing yoga. Will that help you, do you think, if we?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So that's what we're trying to do next. Have you practiced any breath work or meditation? Do you do any of that on your time at home or anything?
Actually, I don't know if this counts, but of course I'm an early bird riser. I get up too early, but when I'm in bed, that's kind of when I meditate. Maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes before I get out of bed. I think of things. I try to do my deep breathing. I do a couple of real full body stretches. So when I hop out of bed, I'm ready to go.
That's good. You getting a good night's sleep?
Yes, I do. Yes.
That's great. That's really important. So does it bother you sometimes if you're the only guy in the class?
Not a bit.
No?
Yeah. Yeah. The girls love me.
That's for sure. Because you're entertaining, right?
Well, I don't know.
Slip in a couple of tunes here and there.
Well, no, not to be macho, but I think it does well to have a man or two in a class, because
Exactly. Exactly. And also, we're trying to get the word out to get more guys in. We do a golf class, which is mainly guys, which is really awesome. And then the guys get kind of intimidated to go to the other stuff. But slowly and surely, they're seeing that there's great benefits to it. And who cares if you're with all the women, right?
That's right. I don't care.
Exactly. You're an inspiration, Joe. That's for sure. So let me tell you, you like music, right? You're very inspired by music, and you like to sing in the classes and stuff. So you've been playing the guitar a little bit?
Well, I got it down out of storage about 6 months ago, and I tried, for a couple of weeks. I did pretty well, but a couple of years ago, I lost my music teacher. He went elsewhere, and I haven't really been able to find anybody. I've had a couple of trial lessons and just didn't get along. So, I'm a real since I grew up in the '50s, I'm a real greaser rock and roll type guy, and those are easy songs to play. I mean, you know, 2 or 3 chords, you can get through just about any song. So,
Sure.
but I don't play it as often as I should.
Yeah. Did you bring your guitar?
Yeah, it's in the other room now.
No, want to play it?
No, but I do have a song.
What? Oh, good. Sing us a song, please.
Well, it might get edited out, but
No.
okay. It's an old Johnny Cash song. Goes like this. I've been with Dina for a very long time. I do my yoga poses and I feel fine. I keep my pants up with a ball of twine. Just say you're mine and pull the twine.
I love you. Oh, that is great. I love how you make up all these tunes. It just makes me so happy. And everybody else happy in the room, and they get a kick out of you. Keep doing it. So
Okay.
one last thing I wanted to ask you is how's your nutrition going? I know that you and your wife eat really, really healthy, and that makes me so happy. So you got anything to share on your nutrition end?
Well, I think it's All Recipes. There's a website called All Recipes.
Yeah.
Periodically, there's a menu pops up that I really like, and I'll print it out. And I just found one for. I was in the paper this morning for a chopped salad using chickpeas and some other things which I don't even know what they are, but it looked good. And then of course, for a long time we've been doing intermittent fasting. Which
Yeah. Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing it. We like today at lunch we had a fruit salad, and tonight, what did I make for tonight? Well, tonight I have a turkey spinach burger.
Nice.
We'll have some black beans with it. You know, I mean, so yeah, we really tried. Of course, we were in Michigan for a week last week for a high school graduation, and there's cake and all that kind of stuff. I had a birthday cake, and
that's going to happen. You know, you got to have those celebrations, and there's no problem with eating a little bit of sugar, but you're very regimented. You know what you need to do, and that's what's most important. So you get back on track, and you do your running and your workouts. You're an inspiration, Joe. You really are.
You're my hero.
Aw. Do you want to share your age? Because I think at your age and what you're doing is amazing.
Well, I just had a birthday last week and I turned 78.
Nice. And you're still doing 5Ks? Did you do one when you were visiting your daughter?
I was in Michigan last week, and so it worked out well.
That's fantastic. You said you got what? Didn't you have first place medals?
No, she just put that on.
Oh. That's good. I'm so proud of you. You're doing an amazing job. Is there anything else you want to share?
Well, if this goes out and people watch it, you really ought to come to Dina's classes because you'll walk out of there and you'll feel really, really good. So I recommend it to guys, girls, anybody.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. You know, I love doing this because I love helping seniors. I love helping seniors get a little bit more in their strength and support, and it's also mind frame too. I love to talk about being positive, and you know, and that you could do it. It doesn't have to be anything really hard or challenging. Really nice and simple, and just get into a practice of doing it daily or a few times a week. Piece of cake, right?
Yes, it is. Yes.
That's good. All right, Joe. Thanks for hopping on here. I really appreciate your time, and we will connect real soon. Okay.
Okay, Dina.
All right. You have a wonderful day. Say hello to your wife.
All right, sure will. See you later.
Namaste.